Hey everybody, I hope you had a great Mother's Day weekend. I'm a little late with my post today because I was on a trip. I had a fantastic time, and so I'm going to start a new series that's perfect for the onset of summer called Vacation with Vitality. How to stay healthy and well and get the most out of your vacation time without letting it get you run down or irritable with the people that you're on the trip with. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about an overview of things, some things that you can plan for to help yourself be healthy. I'm going to focus on your physical health in terms of nutrition specifically. So first of all, when you're getting ready to go on vacation, a lot of times people are looking forward to eating out the whole time you're on vacation, which might sound like fun, but eventually that may make you feel run down. Your digestion may not agree with you if you eat every meal out. So in order to enjoy the meals you do eat out, maybe you can plan ahead. If you plan that you're going to eat so many meals out and plan which ones are going to be heavy, you can do a little bit, and anything in moderation is fine. But if you keep those things in moderation, then you'll still have enough energy to enjoy the rest of your vacation. You won't find yourself feeling sluggish. You won't feel sick to your stomach, and you won't get grouchy with the people around you. So plan your meals. Plan to have a few healthier meals along with some of the things that you are going to really want to try, things that are going to be worth those extra saucy calories, and you don't have to clean your plate. Just because you're spending the money on it doesn't mean it's worth it to gain the extra weight that you're going to regret when you get home, or to actually feel bad, because those heavy, high-fat, high-salt foods, if you eat them every day, every meal for several days on end, they will end up making you feel tired, sick to your stomach, dehydrated, and that's no way to enjoy your vacation. So eat those things in moderation, enjoy some new tasty, wonderful things, but eat small amounts of them. And if you have to throw away part of the meal that you paid for, it's worth it so that you can still feel well. Because there's nothing like feeling great and enjoying the rest of your vacation when you're out. So plan to eat maybe a portion before you get started. Set aside how much you really think is enough calories for you to be satisfied without feeling stuffed. Usually about a third to a half of what the restaurant serves you is sufficient to help you feel satisfied and full. So eat slowly, and make sure that you plan to drink lots of water before you eat your meal, during your meal, and throughout your vacation. Hydration is very important. Most people feel very dehydrated when they go on a trip because naturally you're in and out of lots of more air conditioning situations. You're going to be in places where you're perspiring a little bit more if you're outside. So people tend to get dehydrated when they're on vacation. We drink lots more caffeinated beverages, less water. Unfortunately, we also eat a lot more salt. So watch your water. Make sure that you pack in plenty of water. If you're going to drink a few extra fun things while you're on vacation, that's totally fine. Everybody wants to have fun and enjoy new things, but add the water in on top of it, and you'll find you'll drink a little less of the things you shouldn't have too much of because you are hydrating with water. So add that in, and that'll help you eat a little bit less of those heavy, greasy foods that are going to make you feel bad. So in between your meals, try packing some smart snacks, some things that are high in protein, that are less salty, and that are going to give you energy and brain power. You want to fuel your brain, your heart, and your friendships when you're on vacation because you want to enjoy the time you're spending together. You don't want to get hangry with your family and friends. You want to be able to not have those arguments and those little tiffs that you're having because you're too hungry. So if you pack some little cheese cubes or some nuts that are not salted, some grapes, some carrot sticks, some little pieces of fruit snacks, granola bars that are not too high in fat and salt, make sure that you pack some of those things so that in between meals when you're far from where you need to get to for your dinner, you're not getting grumpy and grouchy and tired, and you're running out of energy for those wonderful walks. We don't want to run out of energy when we have an opportunity to see and explore and do things that we like to do. So pack the snacks ahead of time so you know you've got what you need. And feed and protect your skin as well. You want to take your skin with you for the rest of your life, and you only get one, so take care of your skin. Make sure that you're drinking water, but you're also having some healthy oils, like some olive oils, some flaxseed oils, and some things that are really good for your skin and your collagen. And make sure that you are putting on sunscreen, even on an overcast day. Last week we found out when we were at Biltmore, when we were outside in the gardens, it was all cloudy outside, but we both got some sun on us, especially my son, who's just as fair as I am. He got some sun on his arms while we were out exploring the gardens. Even though it was overcast, didn't think about putting on sunscreen. So make sure that you protect your skin. And make sure that you are hydrating your skin. Put lotions on your skin. You may be going to a different state and not be used to the climate of that state. We're from Florida, so wherever we go is going to feel drier to us. I'm always surprised when I leave Florida, because in Florida our skin is naturally hydrated. It's so humid outside. But when we go anywhere else, people, even if they're complaining that it's humid, my skin feels dry. So I need to make sure when I go on a trip, I always pack extra lotions for my face and for my body so that my skin still feels hydrated and I'm comfortable. I have a lot better time when I'm on vacation if I'm comfortable and my skin's not itchy. And that comes to another point with your skin. Make sure you're protecting it from bug bites. There are a lot of diseases out there that come from bug bites, and there's some natural solutions. So research some ways to naturally protect yourself. There are some essential oils that you can put on your skin that don't have extra chemicals. You can try Skin So Soft and see if that works for you. And there, if you're in a very, very deeply infested area, like in the tropical areas, in the jungle areas, and if you're in any kind of a rainforest, even in Oregon we have a rainforest here in the United States. If you're in any place where it's heavily forested, you will find that there's more of a propensity for ticks and for mosquitoes and for fleas. And you don't want to go through the rest of your vacation with bug bites. So make sure that you pack something to protect yourself against bug bites if you're going to be outside. And you can pack some little wipes. There are wipes that you can put in your pocket so that if you happen to be out and you decide you want to get out of the car and go explore a waterfall, just go put some of those little bug bite wipes on your skin, or some essential oils that you bring with you or buy when you get there if you had to take the plane. Make sure that you put something to protect your skin, because nobody wants to get West Nile virus or any of the other things that are being transmitted by bugs, and you certainly don't want to get Lyme's disease, which is a very serious disease you can get from tick bites. So be careful to protect yourself when you're in the forest. And stretch. If you're going to be out walking, whether it's at a theme park, a shopping mall, museums, or out in the forest like we were hiking on the mountaintop, make sure that you stretch before and afterward. And it may seem like it's a difficult thing to find a place to stretch, but when I'm in my hotel room, I will take the towel that I've used and put it on the floor, because I don't like putting my head on that hotel room floor. It's nasty. So I'll use that, and they'll give me a new towel the next day. So make sure that you stretch your legs, stretch your hips, stretch your arms. The more you stretch, the better you'll feel. Days and days on end of walking and doing things that you're not used to doing. Whether you're sitting or you're walking, you're still going to need to stretch. If you've been in the car a lot, you'll need to stretch too. That's important. Take care of your muscles, because they're going to be with you your whole vacation and the rest of your life. Take good care of those, and you will enjoy the rest of your adventure. And you want to switch up so that you're not doing too much time sedentary or too much time pushing your body beyond its limits. Make sure you switch between relaxation time and adventure time. And if you do a little of each and you rotate those, then you will really enjoy that vacation and you'll feel refreshed. So plan some time to just sit and enjoy the sunset and a cup of cappuccino or a mimosa or whatever it is that you like to do on your vacation, a cup of juice. Without the alcohol, you can have a non-alcoholic mimosa and feel more hydrated from it. Make sure that you enjoy that relaxing time to the fullest. Drink it in, breathe deep, really, really let all your muscles relax when you relax. Laugh loud, laugh hard, enjoy your friendships, and then take some time to also walk around. And you'll see more the more you walk and you don't want to just drive everywhere, but make sure you're walking, doing something that moves your body, and that will help you feel better, healthier, more energized. It'll get your blood moving and you'll feel great. But you don't want to do all body pushing time, because you want to take some time to let your muscles rest and rejuvenate in between. So, and also, speaking of being out there on your adventure, keep your cool, but don't ice over. Watch your body temperature. Make sure you pack layers when you go on vacation, so you don't have this unexpected issue of, oh, it's hotter than I thought it was going to be. I was at the Biltmore, but I had worn layers, so that was helpful, because it was about 10 degrees warmer outside than the forecasters had predicted the week earlier. So what I packed were layers, fortunately, that I could wear that day, so I could change up a little bit while I was out there, and I didn't have to lose all the water I drank through sweating while we were out walking around. So make sure that you pack some layers to put on in case it's colder inside of a building or outside than you expected. When we got to the top of the mountain, it was really cold. It was 57 degrees in the middle of May. Not something a Florida person would expect to see. So fortunately, I had packed some jackets in my car, so I was perfectly comfortable and I was able to really enjoy that hike. So boost your immunity. If your body temperature is protected, that's one way to make sure that you're not going to be exposed to a depressed immune system. Make sure that you pack a few extra immune boosting vitamins. Take some vitamin C with you. Take some airborne with you. Make sure that you're taking care of your immunity, especially if you're on a plane or you're going to be around lots and lots of people from different countries. There are airborne things that you can catch if your immune system is depleted. So make sure you're taking care of your immunity. And one of those immunity things that we'll talk about one week is sleep. And I'll get more into that in detail. So also another good tip is to pack your patience. Don't let yourself get stressed before you go or while you're on vacation. Just refuse to allow yourself to get stressed. When you find something stressful, take a step back, breathe deep, and pray. And find a way to work through what you're going through on your vacation without having to dwell on those stressors. So find a way to make that vacation fun. How can you problem solve it ahead of time and during your vacation so that it's not stressful? What are some things that you can do together? What are some things that you can do separately? Everybody needs time apart when you're on vacation as well. So make sure you build that in so you're not grading on each other, cooped up in a small space for too long. Make sure you plan abundant activities, but without making it an agenda-driven trip. Keep yourself flexible when you're on vacation. And I'll talk more about that in another week, some ways to plan for a stress-free vacation so that you can be flexible and patient and enjoy your time with your family, your friends, or the people that you happen to meet while you're there. So I hope this has been helpful to you, and I hope that you have a great rest of your week, and I look forward to seeing you next week for more of this series. Thanks for listening, and have a great evening. Bye-bye.